Hello and welcome to another episode of StuTube. Today we'll be talking about breadboards.
It's wrong breadboards, dude.
Hello and welcome to another episode of StuTube. Today we will be talking about breadboards. Obviously these are like a prototype board. We use them to prototype electronics and we're going to do a small talk today about how they actually work. Inside the breadboard there's copper rails. The copper rails join everything together like railway tracks. The top rail, which is your positive rail, runs all along, so it runs that way. The negative, which is your negative rail, runs along like that, so they're all joined together. And then you've got your component rail, which are all joined going downwards. So these are all connected, not to each other, but just downwards. It sounds a bit difficult, but I'll do a demonstration on the board, which makes it easier. Okay, so we're going to do a quick demonstration how the breadboard works. So we'll quickly draw the outside. So that's your board, and then inside you've got your positive rail. They use a different colour. So do that like that. So you've got your positive rail that runs across. So that's positive, and then you've got your negative rail, which runs across. So that's your negative. So all the dots in between, they run this way, so they run down. Like so. In the centre, you've got a break, so these break, so you've got nothing there. Then the whole thing repeats. Then get your positive rail, finally you get your negative rail. So that's what it looks like inside. Right, so now let's put the breadboard into action. What I've done here, I've populated, it's called. I'll put the components into the breadboard. You've got your positive and negative rail. Positive rail, which is the red leads connected to the positive of the battery, which goes along this rail here. The negative, which is this, comes out there into the black lead, which goes to your negative rail. The negative rail's now connected to the LED, which is connected into a series of resistors. All these are lined up, so that sits into that line, which connects into that line. These are all left separate. So if you get the wire, we put the wire into the hole there, we'll get a dim light. If we put it into the next hole, it's got different resistance, you'll get a brighter light. And then if you put it into the last hole, you should get an even brighter light. So roughly that's how a breadboard works. Thank you very much.